Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing out there? I'm trying to get this right. It looks like my lighting is off a little bit. I've been sitting around here playing with this. I don't know why my light look like this. I don't know what's going on. I look like I'm shining. I mean, which is great. I'm shining. But good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy Leonard Nesmith here. How are you feeling this morning? I am feeling fantastic. I am feeling awesome. I am feeling super. So you know my deal, man. We got to get the good morning vibes going. We have to attract that positive energy. And it starts with you. It starts with me. It starts with us. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. All I ask is that you stay good morning down there. When you stay good morning, I would definitely acknowledge you, all right? And we can start getting that good morning energy going. We can start getting that good morning synergy going. We can start saying good morning to our husbands, our wives, our significant others. We can say good morning to our children. We have to set our children days up for success. That's our job. It starts with us. It starts with us in the household as guardians, parents, leaders, to ensure that we are setting the tone. All right. So say good morning to me. I'm saying good morning to you. And if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. All I ask is that you say good morning so we can attract that positive energy. Hey, I'm happy to be here this morning. You know, I'm happy to be rocking with everyone that's rocking with me. I'm happy, that I change, my deal, that I change at least one person's life or 100,000 people plus. And that means that I was successful. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. All I ask is that you stay good morning. So listen, man, it's a Friday. A fantastic Friday. I'm feeling great. I know that you're feeling great. We have to sit here and be thankful, be grateful. We have to give our thanks and gratefulness. That's what we have to do every single morning to set the tone for our day. All right. You know what? I like to sit up. I like to smile. I like to close my eyes so I can visualize what I'm thankful for. Once again, you do not need to be anywhere fancy. You could be in your bed, your dining room, your living room, your kitchen. You could be in your car. You could be at the workplace. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you take 5 minutes to yourself, at minimum, 5 minutes to yourself, and just put yourself in a nice mood and get those eyes closed. Get to visualizing all the things that you are grateful for. Once again, you don't have to say anything fancy. You don't have to, you can just keep it plain Jane, and here's a few things I like to tell people, because I like to say just a few things that all of us, including myself at times, take for granted. All right. So thank you for waking me this morning. Thank you for the roof over top of my head. Thank you for my health, my family health, my friends and family health. Thank you for my job. Thank you for my businesses. Thank you for my investments. Thank you for all of the opportunities that I seek. Thank you for all the opportunities that I took advantage of. Thank you for the cars that I drive. Thank you for the friends that I have. Thank you for the people you put in my life that teaches me. Thank you for the people you put in my life that I teach. These are some of the things that you can say that you feel thankful and grateful for. So we can set the tone of our days. Very important to do that. Set the tone of our days. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you absolutely know the deal. We have to attract that positive energy. And by attracting that positive energy, it starts with us. It starts with you. It starts with stating a good morning. You never know where that good morning would take you. Also, it attracts the positive energy that you need. So you wake up in the morning, you say your things that you're grateful for. You put yourself in a positive mindset. you set the tone for yourself as well as your household and the people that's around you. And then you go out and you beast your day. All right. So I got a few things that I just wanted to mention to everybody today. One, I got my good morning positive vibes, good morning positive vibes page up. So in the near future, I'm going to be going live, from that page. So I need everybody to make sure that they like, the page. Make sure that if you could, you can write a comment as well. But make sure that you like the page because I believe that's how it's going to show up on your feed. So, you would not miss any of this great good morning positive vibes to set the tone for our day, set the tone for your day. All right. So with that being said, man, I have, hydrate. I'm on my second bottle. Just to let you guys know, hydrate every morning. So what I got down there is, my lighting is off. I don't know what's up with that, but hey, man, we're going to get through it. All right. So, we got 6 steps to empower your day. 6 steps to empower your day. It's very, very, very important to have a routine of rituals that you follow. Throughout the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, there are things that you should be doing to ensure that, you have an empowering day, because we want to make sure that we take advantage of our days, because the only thing in life that you can't get back is time. So with that being said, it's great, to have a routine, and maybe, in the future, I throw out some things that I do personally, along with, some of the things that I typed up here, for some notes, to ensure that you do these things from a routine, perspective. So let's just jump right into it. So 6 steps to empowering your day. 6 steps to empower your day. All right. First step is exercise. All right. Let's make sure that we're exercising out there. Second step, we want to make sure that we wake up early. All right. Make sure that we wake up early. All right. Third step, you have to plan your day. Very important. You have to plan your day. Fourth step, believe it or not, there comes a time when we need to unwind. We need to unwind. See, I'm going to jump into all this, but we need to unwind, and meditate. All right. Fifth step is you need to always invest in yourself. You need to invest in yourself. Sixth step is you need to eat. You need to eat healthy. Need to eat healthy foods, and you need to also get some rest. You need to also get some rest. So let me just cover those 6 steps again. So you got 1, exercise, very important, right? Wake up early. Plan your day, right? Number 4, we have to make sure that we unwind, right? Unwind, get some meditation going on in there, make sure this 5, make sure that you invest in yourself. Okay. And number 6 is make sure that you eat, some healthy foods, and make sure that you get some good rest. Very important. All right. So, for number 1, exercise. At this point, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what exercise, do for you. 1, it keeps your body intact. 2, it keeps your mind, intact. And then 3, for me, and I talk to a lot of people, exercising definitely in the morning, it gives me energy. So, I exercise, I run, sometimes, I haven't been hitting the gym lately. So in the house, I do have some gym equipment that I use, buff up a little bit. But lately I have just been running. And I have noticed, once again, exercising gives me energy. Even when, I don't want to do it. Even when, I'm tired. All right. Exercising, gives me energy. Once I get through my exercise and I take that nice shower and I really start my day, I find myself having all of this energy, which is like Super fantastic. So number two, which I kind of jumped around here, but number two is eating healthy, right? Eating healthy and also getting some good rest. So you need to find out what that balance of rest that you need. Truth be told is they say 5 to 6 hours. A rest is really good, especially when you have that on your routine. If anyone got some information about that, please post here. But I tend to get about 5 to 6 hours of rest, and that's what I run off of. And it's more than enough for me. Of course, there are days when I get more, and there are days when I get less. But I typically get about 4 to 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours, of sleep. And I wake up, boom, ready to go, jump on my live, exercising, feeling great, all that good stuff. So, and also from an eating perspective, I'm always, looking to eat better. Don't get me wrong. I like to eat. Anyone that knows me knows that. So there are things that, I do eat that's probably not on the most, healthier side of things. But when you take a look at my entire complete diet, you would notice that there are things that are there that are healthy, that are things that energizes me, keeps me focused, and believe it or not, what you feed yourself really makes a difference on how you feel when you wake up. Really makes a difference on your tone and your attitude, and a lot of people probably don't believe that, but it's true. So you mix that eating, that sleep, and that exercise, and boy, you're a bad boy or bad girl there. All right. So number 3 here is wake up early. We only have 24 hours in a day, and when you break down your time of 24 hours, right, you're spending about 5 to 6 hours sleeping. Then you're spending another 8 hours typically at the job, and then you have the rest, of that day to have time for yourself, to have time for your family, to do some things that are extremely important, whatever those things are. In your life, we all have them. Some common things is, looking over, your financial situation, making sure that your bills are paid, reading, some documentation on just some topics that's important in your life. So, we have to ensure that we take advantage, of that day. And what I mean by wake up early, waking up early is relevant to, you and who you are, because some individuals, wake up in the afternoon. So, if that's the case, then, you wake up a little earlier in the afternoon to start your day. It's very important that, we get a head start to our days, so we can sit here and take advantage of them. We do not get time back, and we need to make sure that we are taking advantage of that. I also got here, creating a great head start to your day. Just begin it. Starting your day early and getting started. You start to accomplish some of those goals, early. And when you're on a roll with your goals, you're just knocking 1, 2, 3, at a time. It's like the domino effect. So, getting up early really, 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 is important. Also, number 4, is, you want to make sure that you plan your day. This is extremely important. Plan your day, because the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want the day to run you. Okay? You want to make sure that you run your day, and that's another thing where a lot of people tend to sit there and not have a plan for the day, and I find that just very, very interesting. They just wake up in the morning. When they wake up in the morning, they just say, hey, I'm just going to go out here and be like Wild Bill or whoever, and I guess in some cases, some days I think that is fine just to venture off, from your normal thing. But every day you should have a plan on what you need to accomplish and what you want to do, so that you are designing your life. So we all sit back, we talk to our friends, we talk to our family members, in a lot of cases we even talk to ourselves, and we sit there and say, man, what do I want for myself? What do I want for my family, right? And all these things are really things that we're looking to have and do, in the future. So with that being said, you need to design your life. And to design your life, that means that you need to have, basically an action plan on how to get there. And, in some cases, some things you getting in a week, in other cases might be years in the making. Months in the making, weeks in the making. And with that being said, you need to be taking those steps in that direction. And by taking steps in that direction is taking control of your day. And taking control of your day meaning is that you have a list. I strongly suggest a pen and a pad, old school, right? Pen and a pad is just something about, writing things down and then reading them. It just sticks a little more. You take it a little more serious, you take it a little more seriously, and, you will see yourself actually, accomplishing those things, and the thing I like to tell everybody is use these smartphones, right, to constantly remind you. So I tell people hey, set a reminder for 2 to 3 hours to just look at your goal and put it on, recurring, right? So when you put it on recurring, 2 or 3 hours, your phone will beep, you'll take a look at your phone and just say, hey, take a look at your goals. And what that does is it just ensures that you stay on track. I tell everybody, the days are long, and things are always popping up directly or indirectly, and it can easily, take you off your square, and you'll be focusing on something else. And you need a reminder to sit here to say, hey, I'm not supposed to be focusing on this. I'm supposed to be focusing on A, and A are your goals, and you'll get right back on track with those reminders. Everybody that I tell that to, even I use it for myself, that they say it was a huge benefit, a huge change, for them, in their life. So, I strongly suggest that, you definitely put that reminder on your phone, because it's the best thing in the world, honestly. It takes you a couple, not even a minute to do it, and it's just a reminder. It just pops up. You can just hit, the go away button or whatever the situation is. But most importantly, it gets you back on track. All right. So we got number 5, which is, find some time to unwind. Find some time to unwind. Find some time to unwind. And then I have also do some meditation. So, I'm not sure. I know a lot of people that I do know, they meditate, and it was for a very long time, I found myself not meditating, and then I started to meditate, and with meditation, it helps. It helps clears the mind. It helps make you more aware. It makes me more aware of my surroundings. It makes me more aware of what I'm doing. It makes me a little more focused on what I need to do. So, I do take that time to meditate. And meditation, people think that you got to take, 25 minutes to meditate. I think that's something you can build up to, but you could take, 2 minutes. When I started meditating, I used to just meditate for 2 minutes. That was it. I downloaded a meditation app. Feel free to download any one of them, that's out there. I think the first one was I downloaded. It was what's his name, of Russell Simmons. So Russell Simmons, he got a free meditation app. That it basically helps you. It gives you information, on how to meditate. So if you need a starting point, you can start there. All right, you definitely can start there, with the meditation and unwinding, because we always on run, we always on go, right, all through the day. So I'm telling everybody, wake up, get up, feel good, feel great, exercise, say, be grateful, be thankful, when you see people, say good morning, so we can attract that positive energy, so we go, then we're working. So if you're working on your own business, or You sitting here, working at the job. We're always on go. And then when you get home, you wanna rain your family with love. So you're hugging your husbands, you're hugging your wives, your boyfriend, your girlfriends. You playing with the kiddos. I know when I come home, my son want to sit here and play games. So physical games. We gotta throw the ball and, and all this good stuff. So you're always on go. So there is a time when you need to say, and wind down, and by winding down, meditation can help out with that. Meditate for a few minutes, and you'll find yourself to wind down, relax, and by doing that too, it also helps with sleeping. A lot of people don't know that, that when you wind down, because when you got so many things going on with your mind and you're on go, it's you're restless at night. And also you think that you're getting that sleep, that quality sleep. My boy like to tell me is a difference. You got to get that quality sleep, and getting that quality sleep is just slowing your brain down just a little bit, just to relax, just to unwind it's called, and you'll find yourself getting more quality sleep. And that's probably why, for me, I'm able to get 5 to 6 hours of sleep and feel super fantastic because I unwind at night. After I unwind, I take it on down, and then I get up in the morning, I'm like, boom, I'm right back at you. All right, so see what else we got here. And number 6, man, is big, is probably the biggest one, is invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Increasing your knowledge, is increasing your knowledge just on anything is very important. Spending time improving yourself, is the most amazing thing, in the world, because we're all out here, either, you own your own business, or you sit here and you work at a job. It really doesn't matter. What matters is that, you take the time out to sit here and say, hey, this is where I'm at with my skill level today, and this is where I want to be. And to do that, you have to make that investment. You have to sit here and do the things that you need to do. You need to sit here and make sure that you are feeding, your mind the proper foods. When I mean by foods, the proper knowledge, to get you there. And really it is all really education. And education comes in all different ways and fashions, right? So education comes in, you actually getting the book, right? Reading the book, understanding the book, and then applying, right? Education comes in a teaching format where there's someone that is actually teaching you, virtually or physically about something, right? So you learn that. Then when you learn it, you apply it, right? Another way is, we're living this digital world. We live in this internet world, and YouTube, is probably one of the best things. I'm on YouTube all the time. Just type something in, and you get so many hits, and you get, you learn from there. So you get some clips, some 5-minute clips, some 15-minute clips, and I personally take that in. You can do the same, and that's a form of education. So you take it in, and then you apply, right? Another form of education, which I believe that everyone should get better at, is, don't be afraid to buy courses. Don't be afraid to, you're online, you're Googling, whatever, that you want to invest, you want to do better in, and you see courses out there, don't be afraid to buy them. Read the reviews, read, some other testimonials, and if they look good, don't hesitate, hit the buy button, because, investing in yourself is the best thing in the world. That's the way that you get better, and I continuously tell everybody, it's when you invest, right? There's a couple process there, but the most important process is that you apply it. You have to apply what you learn. That's the important part. That's where the money is made, right? So don't be afraid to invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to take that time out of your day. You should have that. budget it in to your day of say, hey, I'm going to spend an hour, I'm just going to use that as an example. I'm going to spend an hour of my day investing in me, so that, and that's in anything, because you might sit here and say, hey, I want to build, a garden outside, which is fine. You don't know how to do that. You never done it before. You want to start planting, some things to eat, right? You want to sit there and plant some strawberries. You want to sit here and plant, some vegetables, and now you have to kind of build a box, and that's investing in yourself too. That's going out, getting the proper tools, maybe watching some YouTube clips, or maybe getting a book that tells you exactly what you need to do, read it, understand it, go out and apply it and make it happen, and also, really invest in yourself, investing in your craft, investing in understanding, how to even save and invest. That's a biggie, where, you want to sit here and say, oh man, I need to start to make more money, right? Well, one of the ways to make more money is to take the money that you are making, right? Save it and then invest it, and you need to learn what to invest in that's going to return you, some, it's going to obviously return you some income, and by doing that, obviously you need to go out and you need to invest in yourself, invest in that education to do that. So, investing in yourself, I can sit here and talk about 1,000 things, 1,000 reasons to invest in yourself, but I think everybody understands the global topic of that. You need to make sure that you're taking the time out of your day to invest in yourself. All right. So, I got my boy, I got a quote here from Jim Rohn. I really like him. I listen to a lot of his stuff. And he says, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. All right. So let me read that again. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. All right, it's very important to understand. So if you're rocking with me this morning, you know the deal. Let's make sure that you state good morning down there. I definitely will acknowledge you. And with that being said, we attract that positive energy. So we got Takia. She says, good morning. Happy Friday. She got the sun. She says, have a fantastic day. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I will. I want you to have a fantastic day as well. Listen, today is Friday. You know what I like to say? Yesterday is over, gone, boom. Nothing you could do about yesterday, all right? So I like to put yesterday in the bag, crumble it up, throw it over our shoulder, all right? So today is the day that you can sit here and right all of your wrongs. Today is the day that you can sit here and make a choice to do better, to be better, to eat healthier, to exercise, to invest in yourself. Today is the day to plan your days. You can start that today. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. You just need to start it today. Start it on this great Friday, right? Start it today. Start exercising better, right? Let's see what we got here. Start exercising better. Start waking up a little earlier in your day so you can start your days and start to feel accomplished first thing in the morning, so that a feeling of accomplishment go all the way through your day. Start to plan your days. So let's take our days over. All right, let's not let the day run us. Let's run our days, okay? Let's start to meditate a little bit. All right, let's start to unwind at night, or unwind when you're, need to go to bed and go to sleep. All right, let's make sure that we're investing in ourselves. Today is the day that we can start to do that. All right, let's make sure that we're eating better. And taking in some better foods, because believe it or not, that gives you different types of energy. It gives you different types of feelings. It also gives you a different type of clarity for your mindset. So today is the day that you can start all those things to a beautiful life. Hey, I want to thank every last one of you who rocked out with me this morning. I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you, and I just ask that you take advantage of your day, all right? Today's Friday. awesome day, and just make your day count. Talk to everybody soon. Peace.